Hello, welcome back to EU4 as Burgundy. The situation. Losing money, too many loans, too much interest, too much corruption, disloyal vassals, too much AE, just everything. There's too much going on. But it's going on in a good way. We're on track for our grand victory, as I'm now calling it. If I just... this is what we're aiming for. That we're doing Württemberg and Nassau. Perfect. So we're just basically getting people to 20 on our diplomats, and then that'll cover everything. I'm debating going bankrupt at this point as well, which I may potentially do. Though I also... Lost time ahead of time. Shall I do that right? I'm going to do it right now. I forgot I was going to do this actually, but let me just do that right now, as I mentioned. Good Paradox EU4 save games. 1488 before bankruptcy. Now I hope that it doesn't cause any huge issues. I mean, how bad could it get? But let's see how we do, eh? Oh, it won't help that, will it? As long as I bankrupt before 1494. We're golden. Oh, we could do that, you know. We could totally do that. That's an issue. I got another one here. What's going on? Microphone properties. Oh, my guy died, didn't he? Of course he did. Bugger. Alright, not ideal, I have to say. Not ideal. That does mean that's gone in a year. You need to do something about that. There's no one we can ditch, though. What we need is a blinking advisor, don't we? Regardless of anything. Well, hopefully once we've bankrupted, we can get an advisor. Right, let's just do it now, otherwise I'm going to be putting it off all the time. I can't spend that on that, unfortunately. What I'm going to do instead is just whack a load of that down. Oh. I'm going to need that. Military-wise, I reckon then it'll be some of this. Do we reckon? Yeah, I reckon so. Okay, we got some good ones there. Damn, we got some hella good ones. Wow, he's much better. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of... Another siege pip is always useful. Let's get rid of that guy. That will... No, we don't want to get less than we were gonna get. So let's ditch this one. There we are. Wow, okay, that looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Oh, not even 3-star. Republic? What? I was gonna say rubbish, that came out as Republic. That was very odd. Okay, right, can I dev anything? That was strange. Ooh, pardon me. There we go. I think I will actually still be losing money, but I gotta just get rid of this. Gotta clear it. Maybe I should have gone a +1 stab actually, instead of spending it all on there we go. Already fucked that up. Burgundy. C, Control V. Right, let's try that again. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh dear. Yeah, it's always worth going to +3 stab before you go bankrupt, because then you end up at 0, which means you don't get more arm rest. Because, buddy, let me tell you something, that's the worst, that's the last thing you need. It's the worst possible thing that could happen to you. Alright, let's, apologies to everyone. I've made a prediction that despite us arranging a save game for today, given the fact that Rich hasn't even looked at the messages since, well, for about 2 weeks, maybe 1 week, week and a half, we're probably not going to play it. So I'm playing this instead. I did mention that back in the last episode. Just have a bit more detail. There we are. If you watch enough of these, you'll get a shocking insight into what's going on. I don't quite ever overshare in one go, but if you watch everything, you'll know everything. Right, should we try that again? In fact, I should have checked before I restarted whether it ruined everything, but oh well, we'll worry about that another time. Boost that, there we are. And then we'll spend the rest on this. Or such that we can. Can't dev there, unfortunately. Oh no, I won't get my amazing generals anymore. 3 siege, pretty good. I'd have to wait 2 months, can't be arsed. Right, no thanks, no thanks. Probably no thanks there as well. And no thanks there, that'll do. 3 siege. Pretty damn good. We'll leave him on for now, he's better in battle. Get the siege guy on as and when we need it. We can do a dev, so we will. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Shit, we get to 0 legitimacy as well. That's really gonna not help this. Oh dear. Now all of my subjects hate me. Whatever. Corruption is guption, is it? Well, sucks to be me, doesn't it? There we go. But look, we're vaguely making money. Some things did get slightly better. We also need one of these quite urgently. So let's switch the army off. There we are, and then hopefully in enough months we can get a... I'm gonna have to get the level 1, that's all I can really afford. Just so it ain't going down. Well, actually I need it to go up, don't I? So maybe I will get the +2 despite the problems. But now I'm starting from 0 loans, so I just, yeah, rather than 47. So it doesn't matter if I take a few now, because I will figure things out eventually. So everyone hates me, all my subjects that is. Has it changed anything here? I imagine it probably has. And Labour, I think I forgot to actually return this. Give it to Foix. There are more people care now. Liège. Well, we'll do these first. Nassau and Württemberg. Yeah, it's changed from like 14-15 to 16-17. We'll still get them to 20 and then we'll reassess. So be prepared for independence wars. And or for... Well, I think Austria is my main threat in terms of foreign powers, but I think they will count all of this as well, despite them all being disloyal. So, should be okay. I think and hope. I hope and pray. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yay. Due to enough locomotion... Oh, of course, yeah, that makes sense. Probably losing money now then, aren't I? Ooh, just about managing. Of course, I turned the army off. But I would if they were on. Ooh, good heavens, yes. Oh yeah, my mercs died as well. They died. They were put down. I'll leave the forts on though, because that'll... That'll... What am I saying? It'll make people think I'm weaker. The less if your forts are switched off, they take that into account for your power. So I need Castile to piece out of this one, ideally, so that they help me in any potential war that might happen. But this is my backup the save. Now we can see if it's gonna cause any issue. All my subjects rally on each other, that's fine. This is fine. This is absolutely fine, don't worry about it. I mean, who's worried? I'm worried, I'm very worried. Oh well, what can you do? French separatists. It's hardly anything though, isn't it? Hardly anything, we'll be alright. 119 years. Tick away as that ticks away. Probably separatism as well. So, 2 years that'll be gone. Next year it'll be even closer to being gone. Austria's actually at war, that's... Oh no they're not, I thought they were at war, they were just moving next to me. Well they're going to attack me then, aren't they? Because I have a feeling... Castile... Not interested. 4, 5 is 9. No way, I spend 10 for 5, don't I? So it'd be 4. Get them up to 70. Hopefully they won't... They can't call me in now though, because I'm at war with... I should have switched on the joint offensive wars as soon as I started this war with England, actually. Yeah, a little bit worried about Austria sitting there. Oh no, they're drilling. Or did they just do that anyway? I feel like the fact that they've just moved their troops right next to right next to my border implies that they're going to try and get me. Oh good lord. Well, it's life. It's life. If they do, I just have to hope Castile joins. If Castile joins, we might be alright. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot we were still at war. Alright, well we can deal with that many. I think, I hope. $8k, doesn't look ideal, does it? I'm hoping that they will just defend their own provinces. Nah, they're not going to, are they? What's that word? Bloody Verdun. That's not their provinces, that's why they're not helping. Maybe I should have pieced out Verdun first. See what happens when this battle's over. Fuck off. Liège. What are you doing at your Liège? What happened at the tick of the year? I can't remember. I was talking about something and I forgot what it was. What was I talking about? Completely forgotten. Oh well. Need the Jan. I'll give them one more tick, so only one above it. Next we got Trier, 19. Just give them one tick, although prestige probably won't help with the tick factor. They're off the... See you later, shitlords. Here comes Holland. Ah, perfect, Holland, thank you. At least you finished your job before you, Well, I'll peace out first. Get improve relations, rather, before I peace out. Ah, Scotland did it. Actually, what I want is... Well, I'll take all the money and shit. The usual, the 35, that, perfect, yeah, we are. But then, rather than breaking alliances, I'm unlikely to go to war with England again. I'm probably better off getting prestige. Oh, you bastards. Alright, no, do that. Oh, you bloody bastards. Well, that... Oh, I know. 35 isn't important, is it? Oh. There we go. We are up to 86. We did it. Everything's fine again. Not very high. I'm wondering if I can engineer a river crossing here. Doesn't look like it. I'm not really sure how the mechanic works, to be honest. Whether I need to get a river crossing to force them into one or not. Oh, they are at war now. Good. Good timing for me. Oh yeah, Savoy's on it. I'm hoping Savoy releases Toulouse, although Toulouse will want nothing to do with me. It will at least make France smaller. Unless Savoy vassalizes them. Nah, they won't do that. So I was thinking I might get a Diplo vassalize on Toulouse, but probably not when I'm bankrupt. Not sure what the rules are, but I'm sure bankruptcy probably doesn't help. Oh no, it's fine. Don't give a shit. It's pretty good. We're not ready. We are not ready. So the plan, if you're just joining us, is to get France in a war where we can vassalize them. Then get the inheritance to fire, so that the option to fall under a union with France is on the event. Then we vassalize France in the peace deal, then click on the France option in the event, and we'll integrate all our vassals for free, as per the event. And then because France doesn't exist, we can't fall under a union with them, so nothing will happen. That's what we're on about. I'm getting a little bit stuck with my truces and everything though. How old's the lad? 55, that's not good, is it? Well, mind you, the popes normally last until they're fucking 80 something when you're trying to become the new papal controller, so let's see how we do, eh? I'm just waiting for him to die again, do you know what I mean? Bom bom, war reps. Where we going? $8 ducats, worth every penny. Right, let's just save here so we don't have to do that again. If it happens again. I happen to do this every bloody time as well. So that makes. We'll just leave Trey on there for another month, because I think we're only like one over. I think we're on where they were. Munster, 17. This is why the Lord gave us Reconquest Wars. It makes these sorts of things a lot easier. Right, I was actually moving these lads in here, wasn't I? The answer is yes. Yes, I was. It's gonna happen again. Okay. So I have to hope that outnumbering them 2-1 will win the day here. Or with the morale issue. Munster, Frankfurt. Frankfurt. See where we end up. Oh, they're off. We'll just let them leave. Right, let's see. Rolled a 9. That's pretty good. Be killing enough of them, I hope, to overcome the morale. Yeah, there we are. The morale thing. Plus, we've got a killer general. Wait, is that our best general? God, are we going to win? Just about, fucking hell. That is our best general. Getting it mixed up. Oh, I'm thinking of the previous timeline. Never mind. April, they will get a... Oh, fuck. They will get a fuck. And it crosses a river. Antwerp and Den Haag. Bit of Breda. Well, we'll get a tick of morale as well. Fuck it, we'll be alright. We want to go this way anyway, don't we? Because of the river. They can't go anywhere, so we should be okay. They've got hard gaining morale left, so there we are. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go back to Paris, because otherwise they'll end up landing down here and we'll be sat up there. I know how it works. We're going to speed 4 though. Aragon, how pleasant of you to join us. Poor old Rome. Their former vassals. Sorry, the Papal State. They're not Rome. Ugh. Who do I think they are? Well, Rome, clearly. 3 leagues. Reminds me of the Michael McIntyre thing about 5 spice. They call me 3 leagues. Right, I desperately need a man here. There are no men available, I'm afraid. Save up for a bit. I really want them to peace out so that people don't start 277 years. People don't start thinking they can attack me, i.e. my subjects, stroke Austria. Hesse. You're right, it is a hassle. Well, yeah. Ooh, good heavens. Nice. Ah, now see. Oh, of course, there was no local noble thing. Yeah, was it in the Provence game? Novgorod allied Poland and Lithuania, so Muscovy never conquered Novgorod, and then Muscovy fell in a union with Sweden. I would have liked to see where that went, actually. Anyway, it looks like they've got it here. Jesus Christ. I might just stay in this war until I start getting called for peace, to be honest. But I don't know if I particularly want to. I don't know. I really don't know. Memmingen. When in doubt, just forget about it. You and your spy network. Oh! Oh, because they want to attack Venice, not the other way around. That makes more sense. Sharing faults. Although Duke Charles hasn't been the sharpest tool when it comes to managing the finances of Burgundy, let them have cake. Oh dear. At least we get fucking minus 15. At least we get some legitimate. Oh. Plus per year, not just. I was thinking it was plus 10 for some reason. I misread that. Then Rothenburg. Rottenburg. I don't like them. Genoa. Not as well as I'd like. Say it with me. It's the same joke every time. Come on, you all know the words, unfortunately, for you. I'll do a little... I will peace out, just so I don't have to worry about things. But I have to manage things. I can just go to speed 4 and sit back, sort of thing. But I will, yeah, I'll back up a save, then I'll peace out and just switch the army off, switch the forts off, and see where we end up. If people declare independence, then I'll revert back. But as it stands at the moment, I will not do that. Ah, missed. Oh, and you. Then we want Aachen. Aachen, Austria, Cologne. I say 3 because I don't know whether I can do Austria. I cannot. I'll just do colonic. Some of these have repeated. It's very topical. Just because of the yearly tick. Mainz and Ulm, and then that's everyone. Everyone. I'll probably wait till the new year just to double check. Bum, ba 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 bum. Didn't. Oh, that's Ingermanland. I thought it was never. Oh, does that mean they can? Not yet, but they can do a Russia soon. This is fine, don't worry about it. Holland's having a great time, look at this. Dum 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 dum. They're all building spine arrows, which is not ideal, I'll be honest. That's everyone. Oh, Provence. Can I do them? 31. I may as well whilst I'm sat here. I think I'd have to marry them to get them above 31. Oh, Jesus, the Papal State. They did release Toulouse. Oh my god, I've got to. I've got no AE either. Oh, shit. That's annoying. Let's lose more dip. We can do it. I believe in us. Oh, hang on, I might just keep him there. Is bankrupt? Hey, join the club, mate. I said that really in a laboured fashion. That last mate. I really had to drag those words out. Right. Savoy again. They now actually border me, that's why. But more. Alright. Oh, I can do them. Perfect. Try and get Savoy somewhere. What was it? What was it? What was it? What? 20. I got plenty. 20 is plenty, as they say. Bum, 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 bum. Royal patronage, yearly prestige. It's gonna have to be, isn't it? The first learn of spring. Good lord. Dutch peasants, well, that's your fucking problem, mate. Still allied to England, so you still have to deal with that next time as well, but there we are. Does make people less likely to declare war on me now, thankfully, because they will properly count Castile, Aragon and Naples for all the good they are, which is not much. I swear it's just gone up by loads. I don't know. Give it a max out. If I'm gonna have to take out loans, I think. Anyway, let's yeah, they want their cores. They ain't fucking having them. Oh, it was 20, wasn't it? I'm doing alright. I'm alright, me. We got fucking ages till the truce with France ends. Anyway, 9 years. Ugh. Oh, you prick. Ah! That's annoying. I could go to war with them, I guess. They are guaranteed by Savoy. Oh. What? Are they not anymore? Did they revoke it? That's quite hilarious, actually. I do have a claim on them. But the AE, the AE. No one else has cores down there. Fuck it, I'm doing it. Oh no, no one's loyal though. I should be able to vassalize them. I tell you what, once I gobble everything up, I'll be able to vassalize them easy peasy. Easy peasy, you might say. They got a new flag. I don't know. I told you you didn't need my help. There's England landing again. I might just peace out now then. Funk's old brother. I think we got it. We've got it. It's New Year. Nassau, you bastard. That's Nassau. This is meant to work. That doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. Da 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 dum dum bum really bum. Alright, I'm taking your bits and bobs. You won't even do it. Are you kidding me? Fucking hell, well I gotta wait anyway, didn't I? They're sending more people over now, look. Fucking hell. That's 4. Well, they're not going to win that siege before I have 5 monthly ticks, are they? It's to fucking hope not, so... And then all the time ticking war scores going up as well, so yeah, I think we can just afford to wait, honestly. They did have a wall breach though, and they got a blockade, so maybe not the best. Oh, there we are, they'll do it now. +4. Ah, good. Really could do with some money from them, honestly, but that's a bit far away, isn't it? Maybe war reps? Where are they? It's really tempting to wait for that, if I'm honest. But I think I'm just going to have to make do with what I've got. Because I don't really fancy fighting them. Unless I hold off for 2 years somehow. I can fight them easy. Right, let's peace out here. Back up first. Then if I need to, I can come back and stay in the war. Because I'm also concerned about my vassals attacking me as well. But hopefully with Castile being happy friendly, that won't happen. But that's just... Look, you've got to be careful. I've come too far as the... Whatever the song is. You've come too far. That one. 1491. Before Ing peace. Right, Mr. England. And then, of course, if it does all go tits up and I revert back to this, I'll stay in the war and get more from them, such as the reparations of war. I'll take 38 ducats, though. Thanks very much. Cool. Lose some more dip. No biggie. Can't actually afford to core anything, but luckily, I'm not going to core anything. Goodbye. Awesome. Right. Who's happy? No one. Great. Holland's not bad, to be honest, but I can't give them any of this. You, Orleans. Real? Tempted to give that to Orleans, you know. Well, I'll give... Oh yeah, it's the right shit for them, isn't it? It will make them more powerful, of course. But, well, we'll give them mine, at least. Main? Sorry, main, not mine. Then we'll give Normandy the other one. Or will we? No, we'll make it as difficult as possible for one person so that they're more likely to raise autonomy and stuff. Christian's tips. Alright. So there we are, just France and Toulouse left. Bastards. we'll sort them out another time. Perhaps I'll guarantee them just to prevent everyone else attacking them, although I'm not sure that will make any... No. No. Can't afford to do that. Can afford to hire one of these. It's gonna have to be... Can I afford 8 ducats a month, though? No, I can't. No, I absolutely cannot. Can I afford 8 ducats a month for the next few years? Possibly. I'm at least going to take this guy. Improve relations is useful anyway. And then... At least it's stopped, you know? And then in the next war we'll vassalize France and we'll spend even more. And then, well, in the next war we'll be able to kill Charles the Bold as well. We've got 8 years, was it, till that? Bloody 8 years. So what we just have to hope now is that we are not attacked by anyone, vassals or enemies. With Castile in our belly, the world is our oyster. Or he's not in our belly, but he's kind of belly adjacent. It's... outrage. I'm gonna have to leave them as well, because... See, some of these are way too close. I'm just going to do them manually. We want to do Trier. Berg. Liège, for example, goes down by like 1 a year, so... Just get them somewhere manageable. And then we can worry about it properly afterwards. These are way too close. Again, it really annoys me that it gets them to +1 and then leaves. There's no... I wish there was a setting for it to say, just get it to maximum, so I don't have to worry about it for ages. But alas, there is not. Seven's probably alright. Do you know what? I'll give everyone a little tick, why not? Probably some good reasons why not, but I'm not interested in them. Oh, that was easy. See, Baden's in a right old tears. Oh, they're a vassal of fucking what? I'm not happy about that. It'd be really cool if you could just like see a list of opinions, work down that. Wait a minute, is it on here? No. Need a list. We need a list. Fuck off. This game is determined. I already had the one where there's like a 50% chance for her to die. Now I have the one where she just dies. Like, fuck off, man. Let me keep my air. It's part of the event. Up yours. Doing his best to prevent me getting that blinking inheritance. Bing bang bang bing bong bang. Come on, you know the words. When I cracked the code earlier of making it appear on screen, it now doesn't do that. So it did it as soon as I said that. I've just got to hover over the EU4 scene on OBS and that seems to make it appear. Right. Where were we? Oh, we were here. Good-o. Uh, Good lord. See if I can wrangle these estates. Nope, no wrangling for me. Consider yourself out-wrangled, sir. Wrangler Langlesbury. Shit. Castile's in. Castile is in. Defend Bourbonnais. I got no morale. Ah, shit. Oh, some people helped. They're all disloyal though. Oh, interesting. Only some people actually declared the war. That is very interesting. They still all really fucking hate me, but it's interesting. Well, with that in mind, oh, look at that. I've got. Anyway, my army was switched on. Which one's Bourbon? It's you. Okay, let's siege that basically. Where's my 3 siege? Here he is. And my cannon. Yeah, cannon. Oh shit. Gotta dogger you up. Well, I'm only fighting. I'm very, very surprised that they did this because 410, 19k. They don't even outnumber me. And yes, I'm bankrupt, but they're also fighting Castile, Aragon, and Naples. That's an odd one. That's a very odd one. I presume the other ones will declare their independence soon after. Let's have a little look at this. Yeah, I want that. Fuck it, I'm going to take a load of money off them as well if I can. Let me look at this. What's the point? Oh, and them. Okay. 22 then. Oh, and you. What have you got? That. Alright, 26. Fair enough, they outnumber me, but for some reason they forgot that my allies existed. So, it's just a little dynastic dispute, don't worry about it. Holland is 100% loyal, that's astonishing. I might tell them to attach? No, I can just... No, I'll tell them to siege, that's fine. I'll leave them on the siege. Siege mobile. Have any of them taken any tech that I don't have, perhaps? 8... 7... Look, it's the one I gave provinces to after all that. 8? Oh, no. 7. Oh, yeah, no, I'm on 7. Yeah, so a few of them have teched up, that's what it was. Okay, fair dues. But still, they did forget about Castile, so good luck with that. It's like a proper little 100 Years' War, this, isn't it? Or it will be. I do have no morale, and I'm sat in a woods fort, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Gascony is defending their own land, though. Yes, Gascony. You always were my favourite. Oh, look, I was. How about that? They were, rather. They was? Oh, I wish my neighbour would shut up. Such a loud prick, honestly. You probably can't hear him because of the noise gate. England, Schmingland. Problem is, I say that and I get paranoid that they've heard me, and now I've got to be quiet. Oh dear. This is the map mode I wanted, wasn't it? I forgot. Looking at the other one like a dweeb. I think we're fine though. We'll double check next year. Let's get some necks here, please. Here's Castile. Oh yes. Where's... Do we have an Aragon? We have some Aragon. There they all are. Amazing. Did they kill them all? No. Oh. I thought that number looks bigger than that one. What's going on? But it's just it's the K. They've still got 23 or 25k somewhere. Where did they all go? Where did they all go? Well, there's some. France got Savoyed. Savoy took a few provinces and forced them to release Toulouse, who I will try and diplo-vassalize once I become real France. Disease outbreak. Just what I need. I believe they get, is it a minus, oh there they all are, is it minus 50 I think they get when they lose an independence war? So, should be good. We just have to watch out for Austria attacking us now. Let's hope that doesn't happen, eh? When's my, is it 93, 94? July 93, so not long to go on that, to be honest. It is January. I just consult the holy documents. I'm fighting my subjects. The mad lads finally did it. But only some of them. Only some of them. I think they outnumbered me by about 3 or 4, maybe 5k. Just my army by itself, not counting the vassals. But they didn't appear to account for, some of them took up a were a mil-tech ahead of me as well, but they didn't seem to account for the fact that they'd be fighting my allies. So it's going to be quite an easy war, I hope. As demonstrated here. And this is the war goal. I'm going to rinse these bastards for every last penny they've got. To be fair, if I rinse them, do they stay my subject? They do not. Okay, we've got a white piece then. That's a shame. Like if I take a province. Yeah, they've got a... Oh, that's annoying. Oh yeah, can I take money? Let's see. I cannot take money. Oh, it was only 50 ducats anyway, forget it. I just have to white piece them. That's fine, it won't take long. We're about to siege their capital down. We're about to destroy their armies as well. Oh, or at least going to siege Rissel. Watch out, guys. La 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 la. You're pretty safe. Safe as airs is. It's going down, but only ever so slightly. With these on the cage, we should be okay. I'm guessing, given that now there's no one under 0, it's focusing on some of the others, so maybe there is some sort of mad logic to it. There we are. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. There we go. Up yours. There we are. Holland and Flanders, lovely and loyal. Everyone else, not so much. Flanders, well, Holland, because they've now taken into account Flanders' strength and included into my own, if you know what I mean. Flanders, because they've now got a minus 50 for losing the independence war. Why don't they have a Wait, who are you? Bourbonnais. Oh, you've already got a minus 50. You're just... I'm just much, much worse than you. Alright, well that's cool. Potentially now some of the others will declare war, but we'll deal with that as and when it happens. I managed to go through that war without taking out a single loan. That's actually quite impressive. Mind you, it was very short. I had one loan already, just for the benefit of the tape. Right, we'll just wait for the other ones. See, there they go. They're all going to do it again now, but whatever. Some of them will have a truce. Champagne, Berry, Nevers, Armagnac, Brabant and Holland could now declare war, independence. But that's life. must have run out of bloody manpower again. Oh, wait a minute. I sacrificed all those generals, didn't I? Maybe I could get some manpower from there. I will, in fact. I will do that. Thank you. Oh, wow. All that manpower. Aren't I glad I did that? Right. Now, once again, we're waiting for the truce with France to end. Who have you allied then? Probably fucking Bohemia, Poland, and the Ottomans. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, wow. Why do you hate them so much? Well, I can talk. I finished my tea. I did. Ugh. It's always disappointing when that happens. Don't really want to lose the prestige here. I'll have to live with that. That's fine. Yeah, it's still possible. I've still got the claims on France, so I can just declare war on them like I planned. Nothing's changed there. Oh, shut up. Jesus Christ, what are you even shouting? My neighbours are driving me to bloody distraction, I swear. Oh. You're so lucky that this is noise gated. Such an annoying prick. Good lord. Unpopular mathematician. Oh, this doesn't add up. Oh, looks very nice. Thanks. Boop. Oh, that's fine. Matters not to me. That was a temporary one anyway, wasn't it, now that I think about it? And I believe these are permaclaims. That's not me. There we are. Yeah, because they were owned by France, so I got permaclaims on all of them. So I could, they're only allied to Pisa. I could quite easily go to war with these guys to vassalize them, but I just don't want another relation at the moment. That's the problem. Or maybe I could do it during the France war, actually. I could go to war with France, then go to war with Toulouse, vassalize Toulouse, and it doesn't really... And I'd have to do it right at the end, wouldn't I? I'd have to sit on that peace deal as well. Because otherwise I'd just be losing dip all the time. Ah, fuck, I'll just do it later. No, I'm bankrupt. I took one loan after the bankruptcy, but that's why I'm making money. The Doctrine of Particular Judgment. That'll do, thanks very much. Bum, 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 bum. Fuck's sake, here we go. Did you join again? You joined again. I love this. It's just they're each trying one by one. Auvergne, was it? Yeah. Which fucking one's Auvergne? Oh, there we are, mountains. Is anyone loyal in all of this? Flanders! In Flanders fields, poppies grow. Lovely. Oh, I don't care about England anymore. You should have truces with all these bastards now as well. Which will expire before I go to war with France again, so that'd be fun. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm still bankrupt for another, however long. Not long now. No, July next year I'm unbankrupt, so should be nice and easy. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad they didn't all ally each other and then declare. They've kind of... Some of them were allied to others, it seems. Again, it's a shame that I can't take a load of money and everything from them. That's what I would really want to do, but alas. To be fair, I could annex the land and then re-release the vassal, perhaps. But and then take all their money, but then I won't get any war reps. I can get war reps from my vassal anyway, but I just wanted to take their money just to prove a point, you know? It's the principle of it. Bum ba bum bum bum. Where's our Flanders gone? He dead? Did he die? There he is. Good old Flanders. Good old bloody Castile and Aragon. Don't know what I'd do without them. Minus 63. Well, that's 60C. That's going to be worth a lot of war score up there, isn't it? But we should whiz through some of these. I think we want that. Thank you. Perfect timing. Oh, look, Luca's declared war on Pisa as well now. So even better opportunity to declare war on these guys and try and vassalize them. But the AE, oh my god, shut up. You probably heard that. I really want to do that, but I don't. I also don't want to. I think any claims on him. Yeah, I don't want the AE. I can't really like guess what it's going to be either. So much to do with dev, innit? It's just like 20 dev. Vassalize them. What does that translate to in AE terms? Let's find out. EU4 aggressive expansion. Boop. It's on the relations page of the wiki. Okay. Element times peace term modifier. So 50%. 50% dev, so 10 times 100% plus AE impact. What's AE impact? Here we are. Oh, reductions you get. Okay, I don't think I have any of them. So that's 10 times 100 minus admin efficiency. Which is 0. That can't be right. 10 times 100 is 1,000. Times the CB modifier. Oh, 100%. 100%, so it's just 10. 10, okay. Times the CB modifier, which is 100%, so it's 10. No non-convergent, so it's still 10. Should be too much, to be honest. I'm getting greedy. So be it. I'll have a truce with them anyways. They can't declare war on me. Yeah, I'm doing it. Fuck it. I can't call... I'll wait for this war to finish, then I'll do it. Though it looks like I might have to join the queue. Ooh, Sweden lost. Look at that. Well, to be fair, Pisa's probably going to get annexed, so I won't have to worry about... oh dear. So I have to worry about other stuff. Portugal's allied Gascony. We'll see about that. Bum, 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 bum. Only -5 for that now. We've headed up there. Yes, Flanders. You absolute legend. Here's Aragon. Fucking around as usual. Wait, oh shit. Actually, being at war really helps because I'm making some dip. Maybe I'll maybe I'll stay at war for a bit. I didn't think of that. I think I will do that. That's a great idea. What else have we got? I think I just stopped being bankrupt as well. Or I'm about to. 14th. Let's go, Daddy-o. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. No, there we are. Dum-de-dum-dum. I don't have a lot of Bruce in the belly, is that a thing? I've just made that up. Honestly, I would rather be at peace, so I'm gonna do that. Cool. Merry fucking Christmas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Boosh. We formed a union with Brabant. Oh, and Holland. Awesome. Lucky us. There we go. 3 loyal boys once again. Now it's just the other pricks. Truce-wise then. Oh look, we got Champagne, Nevers, and Berry. Still to go. I wonder if they'll fancy it. 5, 13, 18, 18k. Oh, I wouldn't have thought so. I would not have thought so. What I will do... Let's see. I'll wait till I'll walk down there first and then I'll do it. I feel like I ought to leave these forts on for the time being, if I'm honest. I'll talk about ducats not found, 404. Jesus, they're going for this, aren't they? Bumby bumby bum. They won't be long for this world. Oh look, they take a vassalization now. Just a Diplo one. So I'd be fine with that. I can get to 130. Is that right? Yeah. 130 through relations. I'll take what's the lines? 50, 180. Oh yeah, I can definitely do it. Let's do it, man. I'll improve relations now. I'll double check that when they're at peace, I can still vassalize them. Because this happened before, where I think they had no army, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we'll vassalize. Don't worry about it," and then they didn't. So let's see. Military power looks far higher. So it kind of changes exponentially, logarithmically, whatever the word is. I'm not sure which of the words it is. Hooray! Making money without switching the forts off. That's what we like to see, as long as it ain't going down. That's the main thing. Good lord. I don't want to marry them yet either. I will wait. I'll have to insult them at some point if this changes. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't. Again, it means that I'll start going down again, but shit happens. I haven't got long to go. It's a good one, isn't it? What's this one? Undiscovered territory. Oh, that makes sense, seeing as I'm so colonial at the moment. There you go. See you later, shitlords. Actually, I better leave him on there for a month because he's on +1. Looks a bit dangerous to me. There we go. I'm gonna do it. I think we can do it. I mean, there's guarantee there I can have as well if I really wanted. Oh dear. 144. Thanks very much. 169. 13 squared. One of my favourite numbers, that. I guess I could guarantee them as well. Get another 10 immediately. Right off bat. 181, and then we'll just transfer trade. Although we have to wait a month anyway, even after we do that, so we may as well just wait. Hang on. What's he going up to? 183. Oh fuck it, yeah, let's do that. What? Alright, we'll have to wait then. Do it the old-fashioned way. Perfect. And then, so they love me to pieces, then I'll vassalize them, and then they'll absolutely hate me. That's how it works. There we go. Ta-da! They hate me. Brilliant. We have a truce as well, that's good. Well, let's look at this manual actually, I forgot, because the other guy was on a 1. I don't like the look of that. 10. I saw a 1 and I thought it was 1. 2 there, look. Who are you? Berg. Education? For the poor? Up yours, the poor. Tell someone you're Tory without telling them you're Tory. Right, we got Berg, we got... Oh, that's also Berg. I think we've got all the danger lads. Why can't I... There we go. Oh, Provence is not happy about anything. What about Savoy? How are you doing? +3? Eh. That's a 5. Okay, yeah, whatever. Well, have fun with those. Dum-de-dum. Right, what I might have to, I need another advisor. I really could do with the improved relations guy, if I'm honest. Keep him. Yeah. How old is he, actually? 33, perfect, that's fine. Promote him. Yes, I'll lose a ton of money, but I do actually need some dip as well. Or to not lose any more. So let's leave it there. I can't even see how much a level 3 would cost. Too much, that's the answer to that, but... That's fine. That's fine, I'll leave the forts on. Just in case some people declare war on me again. The bastards. Cannon fodder. Guns need men to fire them. Normandy gain liberty desire. Go on then. Oh no, what will I do? Take an idea, but I'd rather take Miltech, if you don't mind. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Well, I don't need them there anymore, I'll stick them back on Paris. We're just waiting now till, what was it, August? July 1499. Then we'll go to war with France and we'll be done. Allied any other suckers? No, you haven't. And you don't deserve any allies either, because you're bloody France. After what you've put me through. They're gonna come back now they're at 10? Yeah. The diplomats, I mean. So it looks like, yeah, I'm guessing then it prioritises ones below 0 first, and then once they're all done, it'll just get everyone to 10, and then, I don't know, maybe it'll go to 20 after that or something, but it seems to be that's how it's doing it. He's trying Provence, bless him. Oh, he does try, doesn't he? Bless him. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Savoy is strong and big, aren't they? Not a fan. We'll get them. No claims yet. We will, though, once we've dealt with Lorraine themselves. We need quite a lot of that to reclaim Lothaire's legacy. But we're gonna have a long sort of refractory period before we go to war with to get our PUs in the electors. Because of the wonderful things he does, because I'll have to have a period of recovery anyway, and then I want the AE to die down as well a little bit, so I'm not staying in wars for 10 years, improving relations with people. Oh, France and your bloody allies. At least it's only Florence. Mind you, that's who it was last time. Bloody France. France. I could have, yeah, I think there's probably an optimal way to do this in which, you know, you'd get your truces right. You'd only take a little amount on certain peace deals so the truces were shorter, so you could work it like that. So you can get it done by 1490 something. You don't have to wait till like 1500. I have taken a bit long doing this. But that's all fine, I suppose. Oh yeah, different icon for that. Checking to see whether I could take Miltech, but obviously I can't because the icon's not on there. I've just gone a bit mad, you see. Bum 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 bum. Sorry, I'm just reading my messages. Okay, let's get on with the game. Ottomans. What do we care about the Ottomans? They're no danger to us all the way over there. They pose no threat to the Western world. Everyone knows that. It's like... you could like use sort of global warming denier sort of language, couldn't you? I mean, the Christian East would have just collapsed anyway. It just happens naturally. I will give them access, because I'm nice like that. And also if I say no, they'll probably have poorer relations, and I could... You know, it's bad anyway, but I could probably do without that myself. So yeah, I guess Nevers, Champagne, Berry... And that's it. Don't fancy the chances by themselves. Long may that continue. Of course, there is the inevitable issue that once these truces run out in 97, they're just going to do it again. Or whatever. And then again in 98. But whatever. That seems alright. -3, we're almost there, and that's yellow. We're doing it, folks, and guys, and gang. Whatever you all are. Oh, a claim to! I don't know why they shout that bit of the message. Alright, 3 years. Gordon Bennett's boring, isn't it? Waiting for shit to happen. Mind you, I could go to war with Savoy if I so desireth. Ah, fuck, maybe not. Yeah, that would have been alright. Get a Vivares from them. Oh well. We'll have to make do with what we've got, won't we? When does that end? 10... Or, yeah, 10 years. Cool, we should have time to get France as well. Make use of our minus 10% AE, which is very, very nice. Scotland to be gone. Oh, did they be gone? I never read these things, then I wonder what they said. That'll do. There we go. Oh, more unbalanced research. I already moaned about it enough in the previous episode, I won't start again. Just know that I hate it. Do 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 do. Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think you cared that much. It's obviously run out of everything else to do now, so I guess then once it's got all the guys who are above 50 to 10 relations, 50 AE to 10 relations, then they must look further abroad to people who have less than 50 AE, just in case. That's nice, isn't it? Of course, it only gets them to like +2, so it doesn't help if you get any more AE, but it's a thought that counts. Wow. That's why they wanted access. But they should be all over this. And your cores on Naples. Don't get the Union, it's a trap. Right, what specific month do these run out? April. Get ready, everyone. I'm actually going to switch the army on just in case. Ah, no, I'm not. Fuck them. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Orban and their spy network. Maybe they will be attacking me. I thought they've even got up here. Who are you at war with? Also, who the hell are you? Ugh. You just sat. Oh no, you are at war. What's going on? Oh, that's not Perugia. Okay, that makes sense. I just thought because it's red. It's obviously Florence because that's where Florence is. Well, actually, Florence is there, but okay, forget I said anything. Never mind. Right, let's at least move somewhere where I'm not stood right next to another. Oh no, wait. If they're drilling as well, it doesn't matter. I'm thinking, you know, I'm still bankrupt, so they could get me perhaps, but actually I'm not bankrupt anymore, so I outnumber them, so that should be fine. Right. So I've left all the forts on. Whether that will affect things, I don't know. More likely is they just all declare war. But, you know, we live in hope. If there's anyone else I can declare war on in the meantime. Oh, you've been claiming over there, that's nice. There it really is there. Provence, they're in a bad way. Are they? Are they in a bad way? I've got no CB on them either. Oh, and they're allied to bloody Castile. What did you do that for? I completely missed that the Protestant Reformation happened. Happened in Holstein. Huh. It must have got them positive already, and then they became Protestant and lost the plus 25. That makes sense. Blah 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 blah. Keep an eye out for these armies switching on. The ones next to me anyway. I don't mind about the ones further away. These guys are still happy. Even once that comes back, they'll still be lowered as well, which is good, because my prestige and legitimacy is much better. Don't know if legitimacy counts, prestige definitely does. So actually keeping them loyal might actually tip the balance a little bit, because it's an extra 25k that they might consider. I mean, they didn't consider Castile when they declared independence before. I don't know whether they were what they thought was going to happen, but Castile and Aragon just came and killed them all. Yeah, now we need to do Hamburg as well, because they flipped. That makes sense. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. What shall I have for tea tonight? I had cereal for breakfast, while I'll have toast for tea. I normally have a big meal in the middle of the day, and then just like little bits in the evening. I'm gonna have Stilton on toast. I bought some Stilton the other day. Deal with it. Oh, love me a bit of Stilton. I'm getting the cravings here, thinking about it. Hope it's a lovely, lovely, creamy, tangy Stilton. They vary in quality, you see. Like the vintage cheddar, sometimes it's crap. Sometimes it's really crumbly, which is also crap because you can't bloody cut it properly. It's got to be in the middle. I've learned the hard way. You've got to. It's cheese review now, by the way. I've learned the hard way. You've got to poke the brie to see if it's squidgy enough. You've got to really give it a good old squeeze, because if it's not ripe properly in the middle, you'll have a bad time. It'll be like bit sort of like bitty, rather than a lovely creamy gooey mess. And everyone loves a creamy gooey mess. Right, thank Christ, we're only a year away. A year and a half maybe. Started talking about I've started doing a cheese review. God's sake, give me something to do, please. Oh dear, it's like one of the early podcasts when it was just me and Ozzy. Now we kind of got used to it, but it used to be we just talked about any old shite. It's a bit like I did just then. Now we kind of keep the show going. But I prefer the ones where we don't keep the show going. It really it does distress me how my my co-hosts on the podcast don't seem to understand that we're meant to entertain people. And you know, when we talk about random shite, that's entertaining. But oh well. Always bloody Protestants. Oh, look at you. Well, they're probably going to flip as well, I imagine. Oh, you're not gaining any percent of land. Get out of here. Take my free stamp, please. Thank you very much. There goes some more truces. Denmark. There they go. Now, of course, they could all ally each other on attack. It's potential. I have teched up now. I think it was their tech advantage that made them attack, to be honest. Yeah, they will have to contend with these guys as well, which would be useful. Will I get all their troops when I inherit them? Oh, you know, I rather think I will. But yeah, me, Castile, Aragon, and the three lowland PUs are going to be more than enough to beat him. I've got to hope it's someone that they've switched their army on. I do the same thing. Good lord, no I'm not. I'm gonna get a Dijonais. At least then I'm one province away from anyone who's got a switched on army, do you know what I mean? So they can't just surprise me. I'll have a chance to escape. Which is how we say escape in France, everyone knows that. Sure, I mean they hate me already, what's it matter? Actually, I probably should switch this on to recover a bit of troopage. Hey, fuck it, money's more important. Gotta save them ducats. No, no, yes. Annoying, but I don't want. I'm not giving up any land. Paid good money for this crown land. You might say it's some sort of, you know, pinnacle of my achievement. Some sort of, if only there was a word for that, some sort of coronet of achievements. I don't know, something like that. Dum de dum de dum, pumpy pumpy pum. I'd be making 8 if I was under my Diplo limit. Perhaps one day I'll catch up. It's like 1750. Burgundy finally catches up on Dip Tech. A family secret? Oh yeah, well who gives a shit about that? I mean, it was already 0. Good lord. There they go. Did Castile join? Yes, they did. Oh look, most all of them have done it. Bourbonnais, Auvergne, Armagnac, Foix and Normandy did not join. So I could tell by the fact they switched their armies on that was going to happen. Holy shit, look at this. This is going to be interesting. Mind you, they still do outnumber me considerably. Who was it? See, when I saw that pop up, that shield, I was like, what? France has declared war on me. What's going on? No, it's Berry. Very nice indeed. Alright, well let's see what happens here. Look, just before the fucking thing with France as well. I'm going to bury. I'm going to bury you all under my patio. That's right. Tempted to go in and get them, to be honest. Problem is now I don't know which is my bloody... Nah, I'll just go in there. I don't know which are my subjects anymore. This is fine. And now that we're actually... Are we ahead? Yes, we are ahead. Although there's a very important one. Oh, fuck. Okay, maybe we'll bombard the walls at some point. Oh, they're all disloyal again. It didn't last long, did it? Jesus. Oh, there we are. Will we get another? No. Jesus, all in the same... Don't know other centres of reformation. If, because you get a centre of reformation when you convert, but if you're one province away from an existing centre of reformation, you don't get one. They're all sticking together, fair play. I mean, look though, what did you think was going to happen? Look, I'm gaining 5 a month, yay! Ah, no, we've got to +7 already, we'll leave it. What's all this then? Picardy? Picardy? Get thee back to Berry, you bastard. There's the truce. Truce with France. I'll just sort these idiots out. And we'll be good. Ba, 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 ba. It looks so different on the little flag on the tooltip here, as opposed. They just look like France on this. Just a slight hint of a border. Bordure, as the heraldists say. We just gotta wait for all the others to declare. Which they will. Have no fear of that. Ba -ba -ba. I won't call anyone in just in case someone else decides that it's a good time to attack me. I want to make sure Castile can still defend me. If needs beads. If it needs venerable beads. I think didn't I say that a couple of days ago? Rings a bell. Like that. There goes Berry. Up yours. There we go. Lovely stuff. Brilliant. Right, in we go. Let's go straight over here then. Lost our 3 siege, didn't we? Yeah. He died. See, the other ones declare war now. There they go. Yeah. Need to get this done and dusted. Bah, Poitou. Merci beaucoup. Ah, Georgia Schmorges. Don't even know where that is. Oh, that's cool. I don't have any mercs anymore. They all got put down when I went bankrupt. Lovely stuff. That's only level 1 fort as well. So we'll just drop... something like that. Perfect, perfect. Castile's going home. See you later. Don't mind me. Oh. Who's loyal, who's not? Oh, they're under 100. We're getting somewhere. And oh, that's only level 1 fort as well, because good old Ferrara took their stupid level 2 fort, so I don't have to worry about that level 3 anymore. Because the level 2 adds to the capital, of course. We'll stick another guy on there, and we'll head over to this one. So we are going to have to eat a load of coal for peace, I'm afraid. Yeah, we're back to that, but at least it's not going down anymore, and we gained 40 odd in that space. That Jesus, the war only lasted 8 months. Oh, they're going down there. Oh, fucking you do it then. Do you have a 2 siege though? That's the question. No, you do not. Oh. Why can't I... Did someone stop giving us access? Oh. Oh! Let's wait there then. Back to plan B. Plan C was plan A, but we're back to plan B now, which was... No, we're back to plan D, which was plan B. There we go. Oh, we can go there again now. Let's wait there. I guess someone had access cancelled when they were on their way. Do you have an army? 4K somewhere. Ah, there they are. 4K monitor. I will keep an eye on it. I know I make crap jokes and laugh uproariously as part of the joke, but I actually really liked that joke. That was a genuine one. I've lost him already. It's a good start, wasn't it? Ugh. Look at Austria though. Not a fan of that. Not a fan at all. I'm going to have to fight him at some point as well. So I will be attacking into the Empire, of course. There they are. Get them! Is this the Po Valley, if I remember that right? I was saying we'll get them in the flatlands of the Po Valley, but I don't know if that's where we are. That is. Well, it's Milan. I mean, it's flatlands, that's more the point. Taking a -1, we rolled a very good 9 to start with though, and of course they only have 4K and we have 21, so that's also a part of it there. Cool. I'm going to drop a little 2 siege on you. Your problem, mate, not mine. I can probably have a little bit of a blockade there, can't I? What have you got in port? 2 heavies. Heavens to Betsy. Heavies to Betsy. I'm not going to buy an admiral. I almost did. That would have been very foolish indeed. No to siege. Say no to siege. Got any cannons? That's the question. No, you ain't. You have not. No, you have not. So they don't get an admiral. 236 should beat 2. Unless they have an admiral. Let's see. Let's send cannon to you. They're not doing very well. Come on, the lights. Swarm around them like mice attacking it. You know, you see it on the nature documentaries when all the mice swarm around the elephant and like take it down just through sheer numbers and then eat it over the... You know, it's like provides for the whole hive of mice for the next month or two. There, looks like we're getting them now. Whoa! Who the fuck's this? I don't like the look of that. Keep an eye on this. They do disengage now as well, which is really cool. Naval battles have got a lot better. I'm hoping we could have sunk a couple of them before... Oh, hang on, did we single the heavies? Oh, they've retreated to the back row. We'll keep an eye on mine. He's gone. I'm out of here. Anyone got a shipyard? Have they been invented yet? No. Look, I'll use your bloody ports whether you want to be loyal or not. Oh, Gascony joined in. Well, see you later. That's fine. Bloody Florence may even... Nope, no they won't. Fuck you then. Maybe I could have stayed in that battle, you know, but no time for that. Gotta keep my dudes alive. And my men. Will he get there before the siege actually finishes naturally? It looks like he will on a -7 there. Back to Paris with me. And he threatened separatists, I think, yeah. If you want to access Provence, all you must do is ask. Oh, they've already got it. Hello. Thank you ever so much. Allows another group of ideas. Now, the question is, which bloody group of ideas do I want? Maybe diplomatic or influence for later on, but I can't afford a dip group, can I? So let's not do that. I'd say, well, yeah, it would be an admin or a mill one, but this is locked out now. Maybe they changed. Maybe you can't do it in Iron Man anymore, because I didn't change this setting. Maybe it just changed automatically. Oh well. It's got to be admin or economic. Really, I'm going to say admin. I'll get it in my bag straight away. I'll get that -10%. I'll get the core cost reduction. Not that I'm coring anything for the foreseeable future, but I think it's good to have. Yeah, it's good to have early. The savings start from earlier. Then innovative is nice as well, honestly, but not if you want to be a big boy. And the Frankish Empire is what we in the business call a big boy. It's a shame you can't actually reform the Frankish Empire, isn't it? You should only be able to do it as Lotharingia. Like a name change thing, like they do with the Caliphate. That would be really cool. That'd be very cool. That's actually fine. That's actually absolutely fine. Because this is kind of what we wanted. Just double check we've still got everyone, yeah? Yeah, okay, good. Right, let's... Okay, we're going to have to piece these guys out, though. Pretty soon. Maybe we'll just have to go straight for France, then. But we're going to vassalize France. Like that. They won't do it! Fuck! Okay, this happened just slightly too early. This is going to stay open for 6 months, right? So... sort of June, July-ish, maybe. We really need this to tick through. Maybe I'll just attack. Yes, all my subjects... Oh no, I've got no wall breach, but I can do that. I forgot I could do that. Hopefully, this does what we need. I hope so. December, January, February, March, April, May. I probably want to do it in March, honestly. I'd be scared otherwise. Let's just save the game here. And back it up, back it in, let me begin. Just in case we fuck it up. 1501. Succession event is open. Should have... Fortunately, I didn't take an earlier backup, but... So there's a lot we'd have to do again if that doesn't work, but... Hoping we should be okay here. I can hope so. Do I dare assault this? With all my subjects' troops? Oh, not on a 64%. How long have we got here, though? 32 days. We should have just enough time, I think. I mean, assuming we actually take it. But that's what the backup of the save is. I can assault it if I don't take it. That makes... Yeah, that'll work. England schmengland. So please actually take it. Go for that. Right, I will take all your money, obviously. And a bit of prestige, if you don't mind, on the war reps, obviously. Lovely stuff. And we've got to wait a day. So the key thing is, because France exists, we have the option to reintegrate with the French. However, France does not now exist. Other than that, let's revoke a load of cores. Actually, I will revoke that one because otherwise they'll just all swan into my land when they rise up. I don't want that. Okay. France will become a vassal of Burgundy. I didn't even think about checking this, but that seems to be okay. Send that demand. But this event doesn't change, you see. What one have we, oh, look at that. Oh. Interesting. We'll become part of the Holy Roman Empire. That means we can attack the electors. Okay. First things first. So now, yeah, this event, this option doesn't disappear. So we'll now do that. And France doesn't... Wait, what? Hang on, wait. No, okay. France doesn't exist. We disappeared. Or they disappeared. So look at that. That is exactly what we were after. Holy moly. Hello. We can form we can become the next France, but we're not interested in that. What we are interested in is... Oh, the Imperial Incident. Ah. Interesting. So we could cheese it even further. Let's cheese it even further. Okay, if we go into... Here we are. Control C, Control V. As previously discussed, as should be apparent, if there's one thing, it's one thing I love is cheese. Of any variety. Bum bum. Da da dum dum. So we can, in the day that we send the peace deal, we're a subject and the Imperial Incident isn't active, so we can actually join the HRE. Let's see if that works, shall we? Oh wait, hang on, don't do that. Did I just load? It's got the same name in the folder, so potentially, yeah, okay, we're good. So hopefully we do actually take this. Could take it on the 42, you never know. Cardinal Blue Shirt. Let's take the Prestige, thank you. Oh, we went up to 57 this time. Right. We've got to assault it. I can't risk us not getting this. I have plenty of time to recover. There we are. Up yours, thanks. War reps. Blah blah. Lovely stuff. Okay, so now, gotta wait a day. See for peace, we will vassalize you. We will revoke what cores we can, we'll take what money we can. And we will send it. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay, so now... Oh yeah, it was before I clicked the event, wasn't it? So now we can... Presumably that event doesn't just disappear. Click that. I'm in the Empire. I was a duchy anyway, so it don't really matter. Part of the HRE, yeah, let's get all those claims. Lovely stuff. Well, I feel like we should get that for improved relations. That looks pretty good to me. Instead of just temporary stab. Yeah, okay, French. They're my vassal, aren't you? Aren't they? Good. Reintegrate with the French. Lovely stuff. Oh. France has inherited Burgundy. Has he? Alright. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, right. Then what have we got here? Integrate Navarre. Oh, thanks very much. And there's his other ones. Right, let's take that. Oh, what else have we got now? Unite the realm. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, I'm in the HRE now. Fuck. That's mad. I know I left the Empire when I did the rest of it. Oh well. Okay, I tried. Yes, I got to pass a few missions. Oh no, that is in the Empire. Oh, amazing. It's because it thought I was French. I'm not French, get out of here. Right, yeah, way over force limit, as you'd expect. I'm just gonna delete them as I go. I don't really care which ones I delete and which ones I don't. Not gonna make much difference, is it? In fact, just get rid of all the bloody horses first. I do care which ones I'm going to delete first, saying that now, yeah. Don't need this many horses, I'll leave. I can build more later if I need to. Leave maybe 4. No, not many left, not many left at all. Where are they? Oh, they're all in here. Oh, I've got 2 left now. Oh well. Right, now I need to get rid of a few more. We better just get rid of the ones that are over here first. 8 more. Right, I'm doing cannons. Still only 2 cannons, mind you. Still losing so much money. How is this? Advisors? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, that advisor. That's good, looking good though. Oh look, I'm someone else. I'm a Valois because I took France's dynasty. Oh, that's exciting. Chance of new heir, brilliant. Ooh, that is exciting. Gonna be Austria, let's be honest. Hopefully no one else. Yeah, I don't really... I mean, England is there, but later perhaps. Otherwise they'll just ally each other. Oh, well. Alright then. Alright. It's Paris with ye all. I'm hoping this will, like, rejigger in a moment, because I'm sure I'm not only making 14 ducats of tax a month with all of this. It's also not all stated either, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. Wow, really? Okay, good lord. Okay. Good lord. Fleet. Oh shit, the fleet. Good lord. It's good lord, word of the day. It's one word. Okay, we'll deal with that separately. Hold control, select all. Select all. Most of them be around there. Yeah, we'll just stick them in Cannes. Oh, we'll go to Calais. Now we'll go to Cotentin. There we are. We'll deal with them afterwards. I'm more concerned about the states and so on and so forth. Though I think I'm over-governing capacity already. It's not ideal. How am I... What's the autonomy here? Oh, it's 90, isn't it? Of course. I'm going to have to increase autonomy everywhere, surely. Oh, it's now 37. Fucking hell, it's got even worse. Oh. Okay, we're good. We can have one more, but we don't have that. Damn, I can't remember how much money I'm losing. Oh, forts! Didn't even think of that. I mean, that's a decent one. We'll keep that. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. My capital's still in fucking Chartres. Sorry, Dijonais. I should probably move that to Paris, shouldn't I? Much better province. Much better state, actually. Never mind the rest of it. What's that? 37. It's clearly more than 37. To make him more, even without my capital being there. Yeah, I ought to move my capital up there, shouldn't I? I'll do that in a moment. The hill fort is good there, gotta be honest. Woods. Oh, look at all this, man. Farmlands is a waste of time. Though they are good provinces, of course. Something like that. Conventional wisdom says you only really need a fort on your capital. But this will do for now. Right, that's helping a lot, Jesus. Interest, of course, though not too bad. I do need to state things, unfortunately, which is going to be painful for the everything. No, I'll move my capital up here, not to Paris. Painful for the governing capacity, but this is needed, I would say. Jesus Christ. Merchants, we... Ooh. I'll wait and see what happens. Get my army together, then we'll deal with this pretender. Up in Dijon. Too many of them as well, mind. You're still moving, aren't you? No, not even moving. Fucking hell. Go for England. Lovely stuff. Better. Not great, but better. I can repay 4 of my loans with one of those loans, mind. There we are, perfect. My boats have almost arrived. There we go. Right, naval force limit is... Oh, it's gone up again. Fucking hell. Make your mind up. I need to get rid of 10 of these. Let's, I'll get rid of the cogs then. 10 of them. Yeah, no, I need to move my capital to the Low Countries so that I don't get the Dutch revolt, and then I'll accept one of these cultures. Actually, we can tell which one's best from here. Flemish, probably. Yeah, move capital to Bruges. Seems a good one to me. I mean, that's a lovely state, let's be honest. That's one of my highest dev provinces at the moment, I think. Yeah, higher than Paris. It is my highest dev province. So, yeah, it makes sense to move it there. I have to wait a little bit, though, obviously. You cannot move a capital into or out of the Holy Roman Empire. Brilliant. I guess I've left again. Wait, what are you talking about? Into or out of? Oh, fuck. Why can't I just... There we are. Perfect. Still losing far too much money, gotta be honest. I'm not a fan of that. Autonomy probably plays a big part, although not too much. Another reason to take... Yeah, I'll take that, you know, because it means I can enforce a claim to their throne later if need be. What was I going to say? I've forgotten. Yeah, I'm so far over that, but I feel like... yeah, it's another reason to take admin ideas, I was going to say, because I'll get... there is extra 25%. The next lot I get is level 8, which is coming up soon. Damn. 8 and 12. Maybe I'll get to 8 first before doing more of these. I just feel like it's not been a huge success getting all these, is it? I don't own that. Or that. English Channel makes sense. We've got a merchant down here as well. Fuck it, let's just do them all. Why the hell not? To hell with the governing capacity. Don't you know who I am? Oh, I was hoping you would, because I don't. Right. So, the damage. Ouch. Shit happens. That's life. AE impact plus 300%. What are you going to do about it? Well, there's quite a lot you can do about it, but you never mind. Okay, I will... Yes, I'll take that. 332 is alright. Strong claim. Yeah, that's pretty good, that. Pretty good interaction. What happens? Wow, people really care, but they're all so far away that it doesn't matter, and it's only 20, so it's fine. Many reasons for it to be fine there. Do just need to wait for some stuff. Our heir is fertile, but our duke is not. But that's fine because our heir is the one that matters. Wow, it's like his cousin or something. Yeah, this is cool because it means well, they can claim our throne, but we can claim theirs as well. We can like introduce heirs and things like that if we need to. The idea being, I need some allies. Oh, of course I lost the alliance because I became under France. That's fine. Yeah, later on we'll definitely claim their throne. Definitely. Now people like Bohemia, Brandenburg and so on might want alliances, but obviously I don't want that because I'm going to gobble them up later. Poland would be a great ally. Do they hate Austria? Near enough. Bohemia would be good, but impossible. Mark of the Danes? Not enough troops, I'm afraid. Yeah, Poland would be useful. 30k. Can use them against the likes of Bohemia, Brandenburg, and what have you. Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot Brandenburg is a. Oh bugger! Who's the other elector then? Oh, they're still in. Oh shit! Oh. All right then. Maybe the Papal State. They're always a decent one to ally, aren't they? Can't go wrong with that, really. I'm losing all this bloody money. Right, let's attack these pricks. Hopefully they take a river crossing. They did? Good. Oh no, we did. But it's our oh, it's not a real fort though, is it? Bugger. Are we going to win this battle? Just about. We need to embargo some fools as well. Who's our rivals? Austria don't really... We share any? Yeah, we do. Up yours then. Pretty much all down to my general there. Cross a river again, but that's life. Life is just a series of river crossings, we all say that. Burgundian Inheritance. Demand Lowland independence. Press war with Burgundy. Abandon the claims, thanks. Don't know what's going to happen there, but we'll find out. See, the reason I cheesed it so I stayed in the Empire was that I can then attack guys in the Empire without having to fight Austria as well. Make my life a lot easier. And getting these four PUs would be awesome. Because that's all you need to... If you vassalize an elector, there's a bonus to... a malus, sorry, to imperial authority gain. But if you PU them, you don't get that malus. So there's 4 monarchies that are electors, 4 out of 7, so you just need to do them. You don't need to care about the other ones that give you penalties. It's pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. I have Dutch Revolt on here. Yes, I do. Oh, hello. Yeah. No, legitimacy is not very high, is it? We'll be right. Dutch Revolt. Burgundy, not Catholic. Humanist ideas. So either all of the following, at least one province in the Low Countries owned by them, not completely humanist, blah blah blah. Or the other one of the following is owns a province of any of those cultures without accepting that culture. Now, does that apply to any of the cultures? I just moved my capital up there, it should stop it, I believe. I kind of want the capital up there anyway, because it's better for trade. I would like to go colonial, to be honest, but obviously I can't afford to take exploration yet. With all the dip going on. With all the dip that's going on. My force limit gone back up, or did it stay up there? Oh god, yeah, it stayed right up there, Jesus. Same, I can't bloody afford anything, innit? Why are you so expensive? Good lord. Oh yeah, because of everything else. I'm gonna have to kick him then, aren't I? It's too much. Prestige is always nice. 560 monthly. It's too much, man, it's too much. I'm making 8 a month anyway, so... Not the end of the world. We're all good. Right. Good lord. What do I want to do now? I'm kind of a bit stuck. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Ah. We'll get them to love us. That should be easy enough. Get our influence to 50 as well, then we'll get that. Okay, don't really care about that one. Kingdom divided. Ah yes, we need the bits of Lorraine. This is the one we want. Crown of Lothair. We need Aachen. We need Lorraine. And we need 25 provinces in the rest of the HRE. The rest of this bit over here. Doesn't say how many. Oh, currently 12. So we're gonna. So there's another reason to join the HREs so that we can attack into it like that. Still a lot to do, Jesus. But yeah, we're gonna have to let this AE die down first. Well, we'll see what happens in this incident first, actually. February. Presumably. Wait, we won't get those PUCBs because we joined the Empire. We've got to ask to join the Empire, and fuck. We've got to ask to join the Empire, and then Austria will... Shit. Austria says no. Oh, balls. I might have to reverse back out of this then. So I can get my best option. Oh, bugger. Shit. Yeah, that's not what we wanted, is it? Will we get a union on Brandenburg anyway, because they're a subject? I don't think we would we? Oh, that was silly of me. Let's have a quick look on the lines. Incident events. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. No, it's an imperial incident, isn't it? Let's see. Imperial incidents. Burgundy and the Empire. Imperial entrance. Triggered by the mission, secure the succession. Well, hang on, I did that. What? Hang on. The succession. If all the is not a member of the HRE, is not emperor, is Burgundy is not a subject. We weren't. Is not a war. Mother. Oh, does not have a female heir. We had Marie, didn't we? The event, Imperial Entrance happens. Otherwise, if it exists and Burgundy is not a member, all emperors join the HRE. Ah, okay. I've got to do it afterwards then, I can't cheese it really. Otherwise, because otherwise there's no way for me to get that Imperial Entrance event. Look at me thinking I was being clever. I was being no such thing. So then the event will pop up for the Imperial Incident, Burgundy and the Empire. Ban their entry. Burgundy and the Empire, blah blah blah. Burgundy asks for Imperial entrance, ban their entry. Burgundy gains Restoration of Union, casts rebellion, never elected as a monarchy. Doesn't say independent monarchies, but I'm sure it must be. Alright, how long do these CBs last, though? That's the question. Well, I guess they last as long as they last. We're going to have to deal with that. We can't do it any quicker. Alright, well, let's reverse. Bloody hell. C, Control V. Let's try that again, shall we? But what I'll do is I'll just delete the backup. I'll rename this blah, blah, blah. Joined HRE in case I ever want to come back to that. And then I'll jump back to 1501 when that event was open, and I'll try and get the Imperial Entrance event like what I wanted. What's going on? There we go. Right. God, I meant to stop like a half an hour ago. Okay, so same thing as before then. Let's see if we can win this siege nice and quickly. If not, we'll assault it. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, wow, okay. Best result yet. All your money, all your war reps, all your prestige. Thank ye. As for you, all that, all that, and that. Thank you very much. Loop. Right, so now we don't want to take that because we don't want to join the HRE. So what we need to do is... Let me just back up the save here again. Just in case. Excuse me, just in case I need it. 1501. Succession event is open. Better ver. There we are. Oop. Double check. We're good. Oh damn, my mod needs to change the change French to French. Oh well, right. Thank you. Lovely stuff. Well, that'll go away, thank you very much. So the Imperial Instant is around the course, but we'll have to wait for that. Right, is this right? Hang on. Secure the succession. Okay, yeah. I just forgot what it was. So, okay, I need to wait for everything to happen and then we'll see. We've integrated Nevers though, thanks for that. We've united the realm though, thanks for that. Nice. We are Valois. Oh, I should have checked whether that was France's king. I'll have to wait and see. We're not France, get out of here. We hate Austria. We hate England. Jolly good. We love Poland. I'm gonna re-ally all these people again. Right. In terms of what we state and what we don't, I'm a little bit lost to be honest, because... Ooh, good heavens. Let's just wait a month and see what this actually looks like. Sit on the Dijonais, please. Whatever armies we have there should deal with them. Right, I want to see how it's all changed. 37. 30 bloody 7. Problem is the governing capacity is not high enough. It's never going to be high enough, is it? Let's be honest. But at least want all of this stated because I've got my 4 cores on it. It seems a waste otherwise. But also, stating everything and putting myself up to 800 out of 200 governing capacity really hurt in terms of advisor costs and things like that. It's not going to be the best option. Anyway. Let's get all them in there. I need another one? You kidding me? No, I'm not having that. Get out of here. I'll pick Provence because I know Castile's allied them. I need to re-ally Castile as well. What about that? Then Poland, thank you very much. See who else wants some of this. Oh yeah, it was the Papal State I did, wasn't it? That'll probably be alright for now. Got a few spare in case I need them. No subjects. Ugh. Madness. So used to having the perma 100% disloyal subjects. I hear it was asking me for a third one. It's because of all the number of troops I've got, perhaps. Yeah, I will delete half of them. I'll just keep some of these cannons, perhaps. .85 out of 37. There we are, that's 24k, not quite enough. I'm not a fan of this. Where's my mental bloody rival? Lithuania? No, you're allied to them. Oh, my forts as well I need to destroy. I guess Savoy, who have you allied? You're allied to... Oh yeah, that makes sense. That works. And you're in my zone as well. Get out of here. Boo! They do already like me though. I'm worried if I do this, Castile will turn against me. I'll leave it for... fuck it, we'll do... No, we'll do Savoy. I've got some claims on them. I'm going to nab their shit anyway at some point, aren't I? Here we are. 3 Malones. 4 more Malones. That'll do. 2 Malones. Lovely. Right. Still double force limit, whatever. We'll get all these guys in, then we'll deal with the pretender. There they are. Or in any order. I wonder if they'll introduce air again. I quite liked the sound of that, getting a Trastamara on the throne. Help out with the situations. Will we get there in time? No, we won't. Yes, we will. Perfect. Lovely stuff. Uses, go in theirs is, thanks is. And I'll figure out exactly what I need and what I want. Which is, get rid of 30 of these. There we go. That will do for now. Oh, there's no supply limit anywhere, is there? We also need to deal with the shite. What was that? What shite was I dealing with? The forts, that's right. Gone. 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 Oh. Be gone. Be gone and be gone. It hasn't helped. Fucking hell. Still over that force limit. Boats. Do the boats again. We also need to make sure doing someone here, someone useful. No. There's literally nowhere for this guy to stand. Here we are. 41. Right. Here we are. I'll do that, thanks. Yes, please! Let's save here, fuck me. Keep hold of that, lad. Oh, gee, 23. I'm gonna have to abdicate at some point. I need 50 legitimacy. Because he's only 23, I've got to keep him for as long as possible. I mean, switching the army off might help, actually, now that I think about it, but I'll recover him first. We're all in there. And we are 22 over force limit there. Problem solved. go. Yeah, it was introduce heir, so he's not our kid. No. He's Spanish. Castile. We bought him. We imported him from Spain. It just happened. Oh. Bit of a waste. Right. What's going to happen here? Do we know? 28th of January next year. So we're going to have to fight Austria, but this is why I made alliances. Castile and Poland, I'll be bound, should help me out considerably. I fucking hope so. I'm assuming it's an offensive war for Austria. Bloody hope so. Poland is also screened from Muscovy as well, so they're not going to, like... Muscovy attacks Lithuania, because we don't have the Union. I won't have to deal with that war, because they won't be attacking Poland. Poland will be in the war, but they won't be the main belligerent. I think that's really everyone we want to ally at the moment. Let's see. Friesland, Siena, Mecklenburg. They're all small fry. I mean, Bohemia's there, but we're going to hopefully go to war with them to enforce a union, so I don't really want to. Another reason to not get a ton of allies as well. Once we have these guys in unions, we can ditch Poland anyway. I'm really concerned about the money situation here, you know. It's just a bit of a... It's a bit of a ridiculous, isn't it? I can at least switch them off. Sack this lad. And I'm making money at least. It's just... I need the states, that's the problem. My average autonomy is so bloody low. But actually making the states will cause a lot of issues in terms of governing capacity, that's the problem. It's really 91% on half of these mine. It's pretty bad. I don't think the buildings exist yet that I would like to build. Admin Tech 8. We're far off. Oh, we're about to get that. Okay, so we will save up for this rather than our first idea then. We still need to focus dip whilst we're catching up on all of this, but then I think we'll definitely go admin because we've got admin ideas as well. Focus admin, I mean. We'll get this first, work our way through the ideas, that should help a lot. We'll get extra 100 there, we'll get extra 25% there, and we'll be able to build courthouses, which hopefully we can actually save up for. In the meantime, we'll buy buildings and figure out where our merchants are going. I think that seems reasonable. Don't have as much trade here as I'd like, but we are going to move to the English Channel at some point. We're going to move our capital to the Low Countries. We don't have enough trade power there yet, really. England's got it all with it, despite us having all of this. So we'll build marketplaces and things up there then. Actually, do we even have marketplaces yet? Okay, we do, good. We'll build them then. And then we'll save up for courthouses afterwards. Figure out what the hell we're doing. But I sure as hell don't know. Let's make sure they're all happy as well. Everyone's happy. Alright, we're all good. We need more prestige, for which we need royal marriages, for which I think we're kind of stuck. Can't marry the papal state. Well, we can make 2 more royal marriages, I suppose. Let's do that. Get that legitimacy up. We may as well marry these people. Although we'll get the Valois on their throne, won't we? So it's it's pointless. Yeah, never mind. I don't bloody know. Someone's silly. Here we are. Oh yeah, that didn't help, did it? Oh well. Didn't think of that. Not to worry. We might have to fling some, whatever it's called, mill into this. Strengthen the government, perhaps. That's so important though, I don't want to fall behind on this. We're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait. But we will abdicate as soon as we're able to. Rude not to. Oh, actually, come to think of it, what I should also do is use him against any rebels, things like that. Alright. Well. Only 3 loans, which ain't too bad, and it's an excellent number. I'm feeling happy about this. We're still not in a great position, to be honest, but we've done the hard part. It's just the governing capacity is knobbling us now, unfortunately. But once we can start building courthouses, we'll be a lot happier. And as we continue to tech up, we'll be happier. We definitely want tech 8 because of the capacity in courthouses. But then it doesn't really matter until tech 12, so then we'll take admin ideas and see where we end up. If we hit like tech 12, then we might swap back to taking tech, but then we probably want to finish this first, but we'll see what the timings are like. Mill, we want to get this first because it's a really important one, and then we'll strengthen government if we need to. And we'll just try and kill our king in one way or another. We've got all sorts of claims over bits and bobs. Now that's a shame, isn't it? Do you think perhaps we should be able to do that? Oh well. I mean, the other option is oh no, they're not disloyal anymore. Oh, they just hate me, actually. But yeah, improve relations with them, support their independence, then just break the alliance and attack them later is another option. But we'll see. Then we got these guys. Switzerland. They still get Austria, no one wants to join. And Savoy is the other option. They really like them as well. Brilliant. Our Diplo rep is crap because of our legitimacy. That doesn't help either. So yeah, maybe we won't be attacking anyone soon, but that's probably for the best. We need to rest and recuperate for the time being, wait for these incidents to play out. In fact, I'm just going to wait to see what happens with this one. Because it's almost over. 8th of Jan. I have a feeling Austria's going to declare war on me. What happened? Demand lowland independence. Well, didn't happen. We become part of the Holy Roman Empire. No, it won't. Why can't I get this event to fire properly? I'm not the Emperor of the HRE. I'm not a member of the HRE, as you see. I am Burgundy, I'm not a separate nation, I'm not at war. HRE exists. I don't have a female heir. Burgundian succession is not set. Oh, at least one of has had... Burr crisis has happened for at least 5 years. Or Charles has died for at least 5 years. Or don't have Philip III and I have an heir. Okay, so that exists as well. Then the event... Imperial Entrance happens. Why aren't I getting this? Have I got to wait... Have I still got to wait the 5 years, even though it's at least one of? I don't understand. Imperial Entrance event. Blah, 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 blah. It just hasn't popped up, has it? It's odd. No, so it's not the 5 years thing, because this person had the same issue and they have the options. This... Oh Jesus, the same person's had exactly the same problem and like no one's replied, only he's found out. The event that causes Charles to die and Marie to step up sets Burgundian succession start. I think I need to wait for this instant to fire and then perhaps I'll have the Imperial Entrance thing. The event to fire, which I'm not getting the event. Demand Lowland independence. So when does it happen? Still waiting for you, Austria. Come on, you're my rival. You don't want me to. You can't let me get away with this, surely. Come on, Austria. You know you want it. Know what I mean? So great. Just hasn't happened. Is it going to pop up in 6 months or something? Does the AI take 6 months to click a button? Because normally events auto-click after 6 months. I'm wondering if it's the same thing, perhaps? Unsure. Should be July if it is 6 months. Well. Oh, I thought it was it. Bloody hell. I will take the stab. Stab's lovely, thank you. I don't know. I don't know why it hasn't happened. We haven't demanded it. Wait a minute. They demand it of France, don't they? That's it. They demand the lowlands from France. So nothing happened. Literally nothing happened. So now I need to wait 5 years for the crisis has happened thing to... Right, okay. Because I'll only get the Imperial Entrance 5 years after the crisis has happened. So, it has happened now, just Austria demanded it from France, and France no existe. Okay, that makes sense. I hope that's what it is. Well, regardless, I'm not doing anything for a while anyway, whilst I build marketplaces and build buildings and such. So it doesn't matter too much. Oh, I could actually do that, couldn't I? Plus 20, oh wow, a whole 20. Wow, imagine. Oh. Fuck that. I always take this one. Love advisor cost reduction. It's great. So yeah, just have to keep checking that every now and then. For the meantime, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's gone quite well. I'm a big boy, but governing capacity is the big problem here. Like I said, I've got to wait 5 years now anyway for that flag to flag. Hopefully it flags, otherwise we're flagged. That didn't really work, did it? In the meantime, potentially we could go to war with Savoy or Provence, but it depends how things happen. If we end up in a war with Castile, then I'll go to war with Provence, you know, that sort of thing. But yeah, we'll wait for the Imperial Entrance event to be possible. Then, if we do that, Obviously, Austria will say no, and we'll end up with our PUCBs over Bohemia, Saxony, the Palatinate, theoretically Brandenburg, because the wiki doesn't say anything about them having to be independent monarchies, but we might not get it over Brandenburg because they're not independent. They're in a PU with Mecklenburg. If we don't get it with Brandenburg, we'll just support Brandenburg's independence and ally them that way. So, thanks for watching. See you hopefully on Saturday. I might play Hat in Time on Saturday, but I might have time for EU4 as well. We'll see. Not tomorrow because it's the podcast times. See you in the future. Goodbye.